request Dr. Arvind sir to put the caller to the President. I request everyone to please raise for the prayer of IMA by Dr. Madhusudan sir.
ಭಾರತೀಯ ವೈದ್ಯಕ ಸಂಘದ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋವಿನಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದುಃಖದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಸೆ ಆಮಿಷಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀರಿ ಗುಣಪಡಿಸುವವರು ನಾವಾಗಿರಲಿ. IMA ಚಿರಾಯುವಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್, ಜೈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
The IMA President Dr. Ranjan R.K. sir to welcome the gathering for the presidential speech.
This caller today appears to be very lighter. The same occasion last year, it was heavier. Probably today I am standing before you the last time as a president. Today is the installation ceremony of the new office bearers of IMA as well as the Women Doctors Wing. We welcome all the members of this great association. We have with us His Lordship, Bishop Reverend Peter Paul Saldana, the Bishop of Mangalore, with us. We welcome you, sir. I request the incoming President, Dr. Jesse Maria D'Souza, to offer a floral tribute. We also welcome Brahma Kumari Vishweshwari, Center in charge of Brahma Kumaris, Mangalore. Request the President-elect, Dr. Jesse Maria, to offer a floral tribute. We also have one more chief guest, Reverend Muhammad Farhan Nadvi Maulana, the director of Asufa Academy, HOD of Al-Noor Arabic School, Mangalore. He'll be coming shortly. We have our installation officer, Dr. Malahalli Shantaram Shetty, renowned orthopedic surgeon, Pro-Chancellor, Nitte University. I request the incoming President, Dr. Jesse Maria, to offer the floor. Thank you, Jesse. Our IMA Secretary, Dr. Arvind, outgoing Treasurer, Dr. Prashant, the President of Women Doctors Wing, Dr. Prabha Adhikari, the incoming President, Dr. Jesse Maria D'Souza, Secretary, Dr. Archana Bhatt, incoming Treasurer, Dr. Madhusudan, and incoming President of Women Doctor Wing, Dr. Meera Rao, and the President of AMC, Dr. Vastala Kamath, Dr. Prabha Shetty, our First Lady, President of IMA. Thank you. We welcome Reverend Muhammad Farhan Nadvi Maulana to the installation ceremony. I request the President-elect, Dr. Jesse Maria, to offer a floral tribute. Thank you, sir, for being with us here. Thank you. To Dr. Prashant, who handled his duties as Treasurer admirably. Throughout the year, we have organized 12 to 13 general meetings, inclusive of 3 orations, 4 executive committee meetings, and an annual general body meeting. Our efforts were supported by sponsors such as Agilas, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, Yenapaya Medical College, Dr. Regd's Labs, and collaboration with various organizations like AMC, IMA Trust, Canara Orthopedic Society, Critical Care Society, and TB Society, Mangalore. Our orators, Dr. Sharath Babu, Dr. Sheetarama Rao, and Dr. Naveen Kulal, graced us with their worthy words during the Dr. V.R. Bhatt, Dr. Sudhakar Shetty, and Dr. K.R. Kinney orations, respectively. My heartfelt thanks to Mr. Sushant, Mr. Arjun, and Mrs. Akshasa Sudhir, along with many others who work behind the scenes, and Mr. M.V. Malya for providing media support whenever needed. To tell you, we had 58 members, new members, 54 single, 2 couples. In total, 1,836 members as of today. We have experienced meaningful moments together. Silent marches in memory. Silent marches, also a memory of COVID martyrs. Hosting a series of community building activities like a walkathon, celebration like Kambala, Aati, Kannada Rajyotsava, sports event like cricket for men and women, badminton, chess, carom, athletics, and also we had a family tour to Lakshadweep recently. It was just a beginning for this year, so I request Dr. Jesse to see that it roller coaster the next year also, all these family activities. We try to bring in, that's all. So, and we are happy that so many events that we have covered this year. Lastly, I thank my wife, Mrs. Pratibha Ranjan. She has given a constant legal advice, particularly when we are dealing with certain issues like critical events that has occurred in the town. I have to face the DC, and also the district health authorities, because as a IMA president, I have to represent, and it involved anesthesia incidents. So I have to stand support for our members, and we require a legal support. So I just ask what are the required and how to support them, and we have minimized their problems at that time. So this was my gratitude to my wife. One thing that I wanted to see was this road as a IMA road. That was the aspiration, but due to some constraint like election code and all, we could not do. I also request Dr. Jesse to continue that endeavor so that a long-held dream will come true. Looking ahead, we have a significant event coming up, our state-level cricket tournament. I'm a cricket lover, so we have a big event it is. I kindly urge our outgoing executive committee members to contribute at least rupees 10,000 each towards this endeavor. Let not ask why I should give, you ask why not. Let's see this event not as a supporting individuals, but as uplifting the IMA itself. Look at IMA, look at the cricket. Don't look at Dr. Ranjan or Dr. Avin or Dr. Jesse or Dr. Archana. So don't look at it, let's look at IMA, because whatever that we may, if we get something, it will go to the utilization of the IMA itself. So I request each outgoing executive committee members to contribute 10,000. I remember Dr. Sukesh Rao, when I just, for the first appeal that I put, he was the one who came and asked, Ranjan, how much I give? I was reluctant to say, I just told you, give whatever you like. But when I said 10,000, he gave. And that was the first seed money. And I must thank all the fundraising, this team, that they are going all around. I also been a part of it. They're going around, and I'm happy that they're doing their hard work. Still a lot to go. We are not sitting quietly. Our title sponsor is Kasturba Medical College, and I must thank Dr. Pradeep Senapati and his team that he has done an excellent logistic work behind this great event. This is first of its kind, of long time that we are getting to this IMA, and as many of 32 teams plus there are other teams also going. First women tournament is also conducted same time, and around 9 grounds in Mangalore and 2 or 3 grounds in Manipal on November 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I request all of you to help us in this event. There's a big banquet. Kindly attend this banquet. Finally, if I have caused any inconvenience to anyone during this term, I ask your forgiveness. Thank you all for making this year truly memorable. If any members, if you want to know what IMA, please visit the IMA website, national website. There are a lot of schemes that is available, particularly indemnity, social security, then family health schemes. There are so many things. So if you go and do it itself, you can know that IMA is doing a lot to us. So with this good and happy note, I extend once again congratulations to Dr. Jesse, Maria team, and your whole team. We are all there with you. Don't worry. I will remain with you all. And please let us support to her. Thank you, one and all.
So now I request all the dignitaries to light the lamp.
This is Ranvin Times 2023-24 Ranjan Navin Times. Ms. Akshata Sudhir, she has anchored the programs, all the 12-month programs throughout the year with such grace and charm. Her contribution has been invaluable and truly appreciable. So I would like to, as a token of appreciation from the IMA, I would like to thank in behalf of IMA. IMA official Sushant. I made him work 3 times comparing to previous years. We worked almost many times. We worked till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Nobody knows this. I used to meet him anytime. If I call him tomorrow, if I plan a program today, I'll call up Sushant 1 o'clock, anytime, 1 or 2 o'clock, or anytime. If I call him, there is a never say no attitude. If I tell Sushant, I'm conducting a program tomorrow, I need a tiger and lion tomorrow, he'll say, his answer is yes, sir. Because there is a never so, there is no, there's like, what we can say is, never say no attitude, that kind of, and I appreciate the way he respects the office bearers. Really I appreciate, because he really respects, because I have made him work like anything this year. This very small token of appreciation I'm giving, but I promise till my breath, till I'm alive, I'll be there with you. If I hurt knowingly or unknowingly, if I hurt anybody, knowingly I'll never hurt, but unknowingly, if I hurt, that is my, and if I'm angry, I think in almost 11 months, I have held at Sushant once or twice, I remember, because I remember each and every moment of my life, once or twice, because I want the work to be done on time, that's it, nothing else, and I never keep anything in my mind. My anger is just for 2 minutes, 3rd minute I'll be his friend. That's my nature, and if a person insults me or if he's rude to me, I'll be helpful to him the next day. I'll never keep anything in mind. That is my attitude, that is my nature. And if I, unknowingly, if I have hurt anybody, I apologize, that's it. And my humble request next is the women's team. So I believe in Nari Shakti, they are more capable than men, incredibly more capable than men. So one request, last year we have celebrated Women's Day. I request them to celebrate Men's Day, not Women's Day. There is no meaning in celebrating Women's Day. You celebrate Men's Day, madam. You celebrate Men's Day, not Women's Day. Because there is no meaning you celebrating Women's Day. You have to celebrate Men's Day. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. And many a times, my friends, when we conducted so many programs, my well-wishers, I can say, why you are conducting so much of programs, camps, you should concentrate on your income. See, this is not everything in life. Yes, money is important, but money is not everything. I can say money is not everything, money is important. But tomorrow we have reunion, sir. Even Shantam sir knows that tomorrow we have reunion. Many of my friends has come, but I couldn't meet him. Now I had to go and meet them. And always when they call me, family members, anybody, my signature dialogue whole of this year was, I'll call you later. Because I was totally lonely this time. Totally lonely. I thank my wife, Nivedita. She never disturbed me. She's looking after her kid and she's looking after her industry. She's a doctor, surgeon. She never disturbed me, and I thank her. I thank my parents, family, and I thank Almighty for giving me so much ideas. Even I never expected that I'll work so much when I took the and I thank Nitte team. They never disturbed me in my work. I used to do my work and go for IM activities. I thank sir. Thank you very much. And when I took over the secretary, I get a call from Dr. Abdullah Kuni, and he offered me full support. I thank him also. And all my well-wishers, and especially my friends and well-wishers, they used to tell, Avin, what you earned this 1 year? I'd say I earned 3 things, that is satisfaction, satisfaction, and satisfaction. And Ranjan sir, I thank you for giving me full freedom to work as secretary. Thank you.
What a beautiful run-win time. Can we have a huge round of applause for this?
The galaxy of past presidents, including Prabha Shetty, whom I see here, the first lady president of our IMA. Perhaps many people do not know, even United States from its history from 1789, where George Washington was the first president. They are unable to elect a lady president. In our history, she is the third president. That's a great feeling that you are the first president is here. Seniors, Dr. Raghuveer, Dr. Divakar Rao, and I see so many seniors here, Dr. Prabhu, and all the revered members, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. It is said the three most difficult things to do in this world are to climb a wall which is leaning towards you, and to kiss a girl who is leaning away from you, and to be called in to speak after a very flattering introduction. Dr. Archit, he is a great writer himself. He has published many books to his credit. He was very superlative in his words. Thank you, Archit. It's indeed a great feeling to be the installation officer for this very important function. The installation of the office bearers of IMA for the year 2024-25. I am reminded of a story we celebrated our 100 years of Mysore Medical College just 2 weeks ago. And one of my classmates, he wanted to go through the college. He went to the principal's office and he said, I want to meet the principal. I am so-and-so. I am the director of Texas Heart Center. I want to meet him. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, he said. Then he took a 100 rupee note and gave him. ನೀವು ಮುಂಚೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ event in. He said, it is the same old story, even after nearly 55 years. He went around the hostel, he went around, then he finally wanted to see his boys' hostel where he lived in room number 318, the corner room. He went there, knocked, it was 4 o'clock in the evening, and it wouldn't open. It wouldn't open, he knocked again, repeatedly. Finally, half-heartedly, a boy opened the door. What are you doing at 4 o'clock in the evening? The classes are till 4:30. What are you doing in the hostel? He said. No, sir, I was sick, I have no time. He tried to close the door. He pushed the door and went in. There was a girl inside. He was surprised. He was a senior director. He said, what are you doing? This is a boys' hostel, you are not supposed to be, our rules were so strict. No, sir, this is my cousin. She came for an interview and she just came and is having a cup of tea with me. This director said, it is the same old story. Same old story of a cousin even after 55 years. So it is the same old story of the change of office bearers every year. And this is a unique changeover because both Dr. Ranjan and Avin and the treasurer, Dr. Prashant and Prabha, have shown what they can do as a team. And the video showed 208 different programs, from cricket matches to Kamlas to, leave alone the academic activities. It was great. Congratulations. And congratulations on all our behalf. My reflection goes back to every aspect of IMA. IMA, the Indian Medical Association, which was founded in 1928, nearly about 96 years ago, is the biggest medical organization, not only in India, but all around the world, of medical doctors. It is true, though we have 13,486 registered medical practitioners in our country, only 3.5 lakh of people are members. This is almost 1/3. I think the IMA should emphasize on more membership so that we will be much stronger. But going back to the history, you may be interested to know, we started the IMA of Mangalore in 1930. Just 2 years after, the IMA was formed in Calcutta. That shows the vibrancy of medical personnel in Mangalore as a city. My reflection goes back where Ranjan was sitting here, Dr. J.D. Veliath was sitting there. When Dr. G.D. Veliath was the president, I was sitting there as the secretary. Dr. M.P. Pai, the renowned surgeon, was sitting there as the president. Dr. M.V. Shetty, the renowned surgeon, and so many surgeons of repute have sat in that particular chair. So it is Mangalore, not only is the citadel of banking, not only a citadel of education, but it's a great city which gives the best of the medical care. IMA is our mother organization. I'm a very active member of the Indian Orthopedic Association or the World Orthopedic Association. But I always make it a point that IMA is our mother organization. And it is here that we have an opportunity to meet our friends of different fields. See the office bearers, the renowned anesthesiologist, a community medicine professor, and a hematologist of repute. And see the incoming president, a renowned obstetrician, and a physician of repute as the secretary, and a microbiologist as the treasurer. And the lady, the superlative lady, Prabha, is the president of the women's organization. And Meera, whom I had seen as a child growing up to be one of the best pediatricians of the city, is our president. So it is a history which is renowned. Even Avin is to be congratulated because he got the Best Secretaries Award, which very few secretaries, if I remember, Dr. Prabhu was the best secretary, isn't it? Yes. And Dr. Our urologist, yes, he was the best secretary, yeah, just 4 years ago. And K.R. Kamath, our orthopedic surgeon, was the best secretary. So you are the fourth one as the best secretary of this great organization in 94 years of its history. Congratulations to you. We're coming to the installation ceremony. It's a great ceremony where new blood is infused, new thoughts are put in, and new vigor comes in. Seeing Jessie as the president, as charming as she is, I'm sure we will have a great year, 24-25. I will install in order. First, the secretary. May I request the secretary, coming secretary, Dr. Archana, to kindly stand up. Yes, they have done a lot of Kamalas, they have done a lot of other, even cricket matches and everything, whatever is possible they have done. But academics is a very important part of IMA. When I attend an IMA meeting, I hear Dr. Diwakar Rao talking on head injury, which I have forgotten. When I attend an IMA meeting, when Dr. Prabhu speaks on a particular medical problem, I learn something. Because we learn in IMA much more than what our subject proper, which we have an opportunity every day. So concentrate on academics. It is true, all other cricket matches, everything, it brings about brotherhood. It nurtures fellowship. It is necessary. And I see the crowd, which is much more than many of our IMA meetings. The other day we had a meeting, hardly about 70 people were there. Congratulations today that so many, please give them a big hand. So Archana, this is your year. Do whatever you can and don't repent in a function of this nature. Next year, 2025, I did not do. I mean, said I did everything that he usually says. Community medicine people are always very, they will always say, I have done it. But they have done it. But it is always better to do better. Okay? So I have great pleasure in installing, ladies and gentlemen, our friends, the Secretary of IMA for the year 2024-25. Please give her a big hand. May I request Dr. Madhusudan to kindly sit down, dear. Sit down. Dr. Madhusudan, you are clad in a beautiful suit. Treasury, money is honey. A rich man's jokes are always funny. You can spoil your name. You can buy your name. You can buy whatever you want with money, but not the satisfaction that I have done everything transparently as far as money is concerned. You do not know IMA Dakshina Kannada is one of the largest membership organizations in the whole IMA. We have 1,838 members, if I am correct. That's a large amount of money. Much of the money goes to the center or state. But still, we have the strength. Look at 208, how much money they collected, I do not know. See the capability of these three people. So if you have a will, you can always collect money. But maintain a perfect account. At the end of the year, just like them, that's like our treasurer. He has a very clean sheet. Have a clean sheet at the end of the year. Will you be able to do that? Please raise your hand and say, I'll be the best treasurer. Please give him a big hand. Dr. Meera, the WDW president is a new organization, as I know, which it was not very new, but we incorporated lately as the president, as the presidents of WDW. It is very difficult to follow a great personality and get into that chair. Dr. Prabha is a great personality herself as a professor of medicine. She has done a lot of work on her own and supported by her husband. But you are young and enthusiastic. I know you as a child. Many of you do not know she is the daughter of Dr. P.N. Krishnamurthy, who was our president of our IMA organization. And he was the first MRCP child health of our state. And she is our president of the women's wing. As was rightly said, women make a difference. In our medical school, when I joined the medical school, there are only 9 girls in my 100 batch, and I knew, and even now I know all the 9 names by heart. But today in our medical school, out of 250 in Kshema, 70% are girls. So the girls remember the boy's name. So that is the reality of life. But girls make a difference. Ladies make a difference. In whatever field you undertake and see, ladies have made a difference. You will support whatever the lady president you have. Whatever her dreams are, you will fully support and see that you emerge as one of the best IMA years, 2025-26. Please raise your hand and give her a big hand. Should I have the executive council? It's all right. It's all right. No, it's fine. We will come to the most important person of the day. Dr. Jesse Maria Govius de Souza. Kindly stand up. Dr. Jesse, congratulations. Congratulations on taking that great seat today. You are the third president in the hierarchy of our IMA as a lady. This is your year. Whatever are your dreams, whatever are your aspirations, whatever what you want to do, or whatever you do not want to do, whatever corrections you want to make in IMA, whatever deletions you want to make in IMA, whatever betterments you want to do in IMA, this is your year. You have the full support of the ladies' wing. The men's wing will automatically follow you. And Ranjan, in his own witty way, said, I had the pleasure of a legal advice from my wife, because his wife is a lawyer. But we have multiplied people apart from your family. Every one of us will be supporting you. This week, whatever you want to do, will be there with you. You are a busy obstetrician. I know obstetrics call when it comes, when it doesn't come, you do not know. Luckily, most of the deliveries takes place after 12 o'clock in the night. But still, you may be called any time. But manage it. Time management is the most important factor for a successful life. Whatever office you undertake, if you manage your time, automatically things will prove well. So manage your time and take the support. It is a teamwork. So if at all Lionel Messi won the football cup 2022 for Argentina, he was asked, how is that, Messi? The golden boot was won by the French captain, Mbappe. How is that you couldn't get? He almost made it, but he couldn't get it. I said, we played as a team. Because the goalkeeper saved 2 goals, we could win the match. And it is a teamwork. If at all Rohit Sharma won the championship trophy of cricket, we lost recently to New Zealand, that's a different matter. But if at all he has won, it was because Surya Kumar caught that Miller's catch in the boundary line. That made the difference. So it is a teamwork. Every one of you should be a part of the team of Jessie. She is a very charming obstetrician. I am sure you will be one of the best presidents, not only a lady president, one of the best presidents we ever had. May God bless you in all your endeavor. And please raise your right hand and say, I shall be the best president.
I shall be the best
President. Congratulations. With this little thought of mine, let us be firm in our faith in IMA, which I always emphasize as our mother's organization. Let us build it together for the betterment of healthcare, betterment of medical education, betterment of doctors' rights in our country. Thank you very much indeed.
I also request the secretary to exchange the diary. Now I request the treasurer to exchange the treasurer box. Now I request IMA WDW president to exchange the president medal. Now I request Mr. Sushant, IMA office manager, to call all the EC members to the dais, and I request all the EC members to come to the dais, please.
It's my pleasure to call upon all the distinguished EC members to the dais for the oath taking. President Dr. Jessie Maria D'Souza, Secretary Dr. Archana Bhatt, Treasurer Dr. Madhusudan E, Joint Secretary Dr. Sharada Rai, President-elect Dr. Sadananda Pujari, Vice Presidents Dr. Manohar Revankar, Dr. Prakash Harishchandra, Joint Secretary Dr. Sharada Rai, President-elect Dr. Sadanand Pujari, Vice Presidents Dr. Manohar Revankar and Dr. Prakash Harishchandra, Internal Auditor Dr. Jerome Pinto, Historian Dr. M. Venkatraya Prabhu, Editor Dr. Devdas Rai, State Council Members Dr. Balachandra Shetty, Dr. Jayaprakash Shetty, Dr. Abhishek Krishna, Dr. Alaka KS, Dr. Amrita Bandari, Dr. Ananda Bangera, Dr. Animesh Jain, Dr. Archit Bolur, Dr. Arjun Shetty, Dr. Dheeraj Vishwanath, Dr. Jagdish Rao P, Dr. Julian Saldana, Dr. Jyoti H. Rao, Dr. Kumar Krishna B, Dr. Mamata, Dr. Manjunath Shenai, Dr. Meera Rao, Dr. Mohammad Shah Alam, Dr. Nityananda Chauta, Dr. Ravichandra Ji, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Revankar, Dr. Sharat Babu, Dr. Srivatsa, Dr. Suhit Rao Ji, Dr. Sushit Putran, Dr. Swati S, Dr. Tanush Shetty, Dr. Varsha N. Shetty, Dr. Vasanti Kotian, Dr. Veena Bhagwan, Dr. Venugopala D, Dr. Varghese Jo, Dr. Yasir Abdullah, and Central Council members Dr. Annaya Kulalul Turu, Dr. Arun S, Dr. G.K. Bhatt Sankabitilu, Dr. K.R. Kamath, Dr. Manohar Achar, Dr. Purnima Nair, Dr. Prabha Adhikari, Dr. Pradeep Senapati, Dr. Prakash Harishchandra, Dr. Prashanta B, Dr. Raghuveer CV, Dr. Sadananda Pujari, Dr. Satish Rao, Dr. Soumya PD, Dr. Ullas Shetty, Dr. Vijay Revankar and Vishwa Vijeta SK. Alternate Central Council members Dr. Anita S, Dr. Ashok Shenai, Dr. Chaitra R, Dr. Geeta SR, Dr. Mangala Gauri, Dr. Nandakishore B, Dr. Nishita Shettian, Dr. Pradeep Ganiga, Dr. Prema Dikunna, Dr. Prema Saldana, Dr. Sachidananda Rai, Dr. Sahana D. Acharya, Dr. Prithvi Shetty, Dr. Suchitra Shenai, Dr. Vatsala Kamath, Dr. Vivekananda Bhatt. Ex officio members Dr. Ranjan R.K. and Dr. Avin B.R. Adwa. IMA Trust President Dr. Divakar Rao A. IMA Trust Secretary Dr. Sachidananda Rai. Members from IMA to IMA Trust Dr. Annaya Kulal Ulturu and Dr. Harish Rao. Thank you.
There are large numbers of executive members, both of the state and central. My request is, you have taken a rose from Right Reverend Bishop. You have come today for the function, but we see many times the state council members or the Central Council members never attend the meeting, nor in either in Bangalore or in Delhi. So my request to the central and state members is to be active and see that you are a part of the team. Please take this oath, the IMA oath, after me. I, Doctor, repeat your names. Repeat your names loudly. Yeah. Having been elected as the particular office which you are taking, please tell them. Do swear and solemnly affirm, in the name of God, allegiance to the Constitution of Indian Medical Association. I swear and affirm that I will faithfully perform the duties of my office which is laid upon me without fear or favor, ill will or injustice. I further declare and affirm that I, Doctor, repeat your names loudly, yeah, to the best of my ability, promise to preserve, defend and uphold the rules and regulations of IMA, uphold the spirit behind the IMA prayer, and promote welfare of the members of the IMA. I, as a healer, which is a God-given gift to me, affirm to stick to the principles of 10 Hippocratic oath on behalf of all members of IMA, and to sustain the integrity and activity of the IMA. Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone. Can we have a huge round of applause for those, please? ಮುಂದೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ನಮ್ಮ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆದಂಥ ಲೋಟಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಲೇಡಿ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚುವಾಗ ದೀಪವನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಾರಿ ಅಲಂಕರಿಸಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಐ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಸೇ ದ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವೇರ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ರಿಲಿಜನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಡರ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ನವರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಯುನೀಕ್ incoming president of IMA for the year 2023, I request Dr. Jessie Marie D'Souza for the acceptance speech.
First of all, I thank the Almighty for giving me this opportunity to reach this position. In the beginning, I used to come before, I used to come for some talks and I used to run. And I used to see IMA means, my opinion was, they're all very experienced and highly qualified doctors only will be there, and they will give talk, and I don't have any place here. And I used to come sit in the last bench, listen to the talk. If it is an interesting one, I used to just run away. In 2022, I got a call saying that there is nobody is agreeing to become WDW president. My president that time was Dr. Amrita Bhandari. She was asking everyone, can anybody come forward to become WDW president? And nobody was willing. I used to watch that group and I used to just say, no, not for me. They're all big people are there. I am one small person, go there and what khichdi hum main paka sakti hu udhar. So I used to be just quietly sit behind. And then one day I thought, why can't I do something for women also? I always remember my mother used to tell me, whenever opportunity is passing, it passes like a shining star once in your lifetime. You just catch it and hold it. If you leave it, it will go away. Always when it is passing through you, just catch it. And I remembered and I thought I should catch this star. Let me see, let me have an experience. And I called Dr. Amrita and I said, can I take over? She said, yes, please, ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಡಿ, ಬೇಗ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಾಕಾಯಿತು, ಯಾರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. I said, okay, I will take it. Then she said, ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯಾರ್ದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಕಳಿಸಿಬಿಡಿ, ಆಯಿತು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. I said, okay, you give it to me, I'll see what I can do. Then I was thinking, we women always, we work. We have a habit, we fulfill all the needs of all the members in the family, in the house, to the patients, to the students, everyone, and we forget ourselves. I think all the ladies agree with me. So I thought, let the ladies know something else is there in their life apart from only working for others. And I planned, and that time Dr. Dane Chandy from Father Muller's and again Dr. Archana Bhatt, these two joined me in my office as secretary, and Archana Doctor was my treasurer. And we started the team, and we ended up getting a presidential award for us in 2023. And then that time they elected me as the president-elect for 2024-25. I never thought I will reach this place, because for me, IMA means it is a big association where I can't touch it also, I can't reach it. It was a big mountain for me. I was a small mole. I don't know, it is God's grace. I think my late parents, my dad, Victor Govius, and Cecilia Govius, especially my mom, she was a very good social worker, and she had told me when I wanted to become a doctor, she told, if you want to become a doctor, you bring smile on the people's face. Especially she is fondly adoring Dr. Shantram Shetty. She was very close to Dr. Shantram Shetty. She said, if you want to become a doctor, first thing is you should serve the people and with the smile. Whatever happens in your life, don't forget to smile to the people, because they come to you with the pain. You relieve them their pain, give them a smile and send them out from your clinic. And I fondly remember both the parents for bringing me up and making me what I am today. Dr. Jessie Maria Govius, and married into Percy as D'Souza. Want to thank one special person, late Father Stanley R. Pereira and Brother Alban Pinto, who are both the priests, who were like godfathers to me, and they molded me for whatever I am today. Actually, after my 10th grade, with the 2 pairs of clothes, I ran to Father Stanley. He was our parish priest. And I told him, Father, I want to become a nun. And I want to become a nun in Mother Teresa's convent. And please give me a letter. I'll take a train and go to Calcutta. He made me sit for 3 hours and drill my head. He said, if you become a nun under Mother Teresa's convent, she is a mother, you are just a subordinate. And there are so many rules. For your nature, you will not survive there. If you go inside there, all the other nuns will run away. I said, then what to do? He said, no, you stay back in the world. Then what else you want to become? I said, no, then I want to become a doctor. Then he said, okay, you become a doctor and you have become a mother to many people. Why you want to go under work as a subordinate under a mother? No. I think I am working for the past 6 years in the Rural Health Training Center, Father Muller's Bajpe, and I think God, Father Stanley, who is no more, and my parents will be very happy to know that I have really become like a mother to many patients there, and it is all of their blessings to me. I thank my siblings. You know, I was like the diamond, there is no value until it is given sharp cuts. So I have 5 siblings. my 2 sisters and 3 brothers. They have chiseled me a lot, and they have made me a sharp person today, whatever I am. It is because of their chiseling, and I'm very thankful to my siblings. I want to thank special person who is my better half, I said. Somebody said he's not your better half, he's your best half. He is really my best half, Percival D'Souza. He is always by my side. Today he has traveled, last night he traveled and reached here early in the morning just to attend this function and to be here and to make me feel very proud. Thank you, Percy. Everybody wonders why I am always active running around. It is because of my 3 stars I have in my life. Dr. Tanya, who is near the MC, and Daniel Mark D'Souza and David Jason D'Souza, who are my children. I am ever grateful to God for giving them as my children. Thank you, children. I thank our dear Dr. Shantaram Shetty. I just told sir, I know you are very busy and very, I am a small person, but you are so big, I am not worth to call you, but I want you to be my installation officer. Because when I see sir, I always remember my mother. So I said, sir, please, you come as installation officer, and sir said yes. And that was the biggest day in my life. Thank you, sir, for doing the grace. I wanted to start my tenure with the religious people blessing us throughout the year, because I know I am not so big as the people who have already taken the office so far. I hear so many things, they have achieved so many things. And I thought, let me start with the Almighty blessing, because we doctors don't see any caste, any creed, any religion. For us all are patients, that's it. So I thought, let me call all the main 3 religious head people to come and bless us, so that we will have a very smoothful, very achievable tenure this year. I thank our Lordship, Right Reverend Bishop Peter Paul Saldana, our Brahma Kumari Vishweshwari, and Reverend Maulana Muhammad Farhan Nadwi. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion and blessing us immensely, so that we can take over this office and do whatever best we can to the medical doctors. My immediate past president, Dr. Ranjan, Secretary Dr. Avin, Treasurer Dr. Prashant, you have done tremendous activities and shaken the heaven and earth, the whole universe. I don't know whether I'll be able to do so much, but I will not take a defeat. I will fight. I am a Nari. I will fight, and I will see to it I will do something. I will turn my magic wand and I do something in the coming year. Also, I request all the EC members, please, I request, come to the EC meetings and guide us and give. You all are tremendously intelligent and have so many ideas. Please help us, come to us and help us to make doctors' life more knowledgeable and more beautiful. This is the best association in all over India. Sir said this is the biggest association, and I am privileged and proud to lead it, and God only has given me this opportunity. So I promise you, all of you, that I will do my best to my ability. And also thank our sponsors, Mr. Agilis Diagnosis. As usual, every year they come forward and sponsor us. And I thank Mr. Agilis, Mr. Balakrishna, Mr. Chandraya Acharya is here. I thank him also for the sponsorship, and I request if you are there, please come on the days. We would like to say thanks to you. Please come on the days. Promise as I gave in the oath, I will try to do my best, and I will take the IMA name as high as possible. Thank you, everyone.
Now I request outgoing Treasurer Dr. Prashant B. Sir to introduce today's guest.
His Holiness Bishop Reverend Dr. Peter Paul Saldana sir. He was born in Our Lady of Remedies Parish, Kirem, near Kinnigoli in 1964. He did his philosophy and theology at St. Joseph's Interdiocesan Seminary, Jeppu, Mangalore, and he was ordained as priest on 6th May 1991 for the Diocese of Mangalore. Later he obtained diploma in depth psychology and formation from Institute of Formators, Bangalore in 1994, and he also obtained a doctorate in theology from the Pontifical Urbanian University, Rome in 2005. As a professor of theology, he has guided many students in their master's and doctoral studies. And during his tenure as a priest, he has served multiple dioceses in the multiple ministries across Dakshina Kannada from 1991 to 2010. And since 2010, he was a professor of theology at Pontifical Urbanian University, Rome. And from 2011 to 2015, he was the spiritual father at the Pontificio Collegio Urbano di Propaganda Fide, Rome. In 2015, the Holy Father appointed him as a consolator of Secretary General of the Synod of Bishops, and in July 2015, he was appointed as the Auditor Secretary Specialist of the 14th Ordinary General Assembly of Synod of Bishops, which dealt with the topic of family. He was ordained bishop on September 15, 2018 at the Our Lady of Rosary Cathedral grounds, Mangaluru. Bishop Saldana speaks fluently in Konkani, Kannada, Tulu, English, Hindi and Italian, and he also reads easily in French. Now he has taken keen interest in building bridges between the various religious communities and promoting green movement. And teachings of Pope Francis are highly prized by Bishop, and he has been drawing his inspiration from him. And we have been really fortunate to have you here, sir. I welcome you here, sir. Thank you.
Dr. Shantram Shetty, the installation officer, Dr. Jesse Maria Govias, the new president, Dr. Archana Bhatt, the secretary, Dr. Madhusudan, the treasurer, Dr. Meera, the president of the women's wing, and the chief guests together with me are the Brahmakumari Vishweshwari Center in charge of the Brahmakumaris in Mangalore, and respected Mohammed Farhan Nadwi Maulana, and the outgoing the team, for example, Dr. Ranjan R.K., the president, Dr. Arvind B.R. Alva, secretary, Dr. Prashanta B., the treasurer, Dr. Prabha Adhikari, the women's wing president, and respected doctors and the invited guests. I am very delighted and honored to be here, and I consider it my privilege to stand before you today as the chief guest of this function, installation ceremony of the Indian Medical Association Mangaluru Branch. Today we gather not only to celebrate the remarkable achievements of doctors' profession, but also to embrace the commitment to the ideals of service, compassion, excellence in healthcare. Patients and their family members seek your assistance in their pain and suffering, and they seek compassion and tenderness. Nowadays, doctors, I believe, after God, are the ones who are trusted the most, because people just offer their life in the hands of a doctor, especially in the hands of a physician, a surgeon, or an anesthetist. Just trust and entrust themselves into your hands, believing that you will do the best possible for them so that they survive and have a new lease of life. And they come with great feelings and trepidation. And I believe when people come, they come with a lot of feelings, anxieties, worries, and you are the divine face in a human manner for them. I believe the doctors really show that compassionate face. In our city, Mangalore Diocese has big hospital. As you know, Mangalore, the Father Mullers here at Kankanadi, at Tumbe, at Derlakatte, and also in Bajpe, where Dr. Jesse is serving, and Dr. Archana is serving in Father Mullers here at Kankanadi. It's a joy to see the doctors joyfully moving around with a smile on their face, generating hope in the lives of so many people. I visit quite a few times a few patients for different reasons, and they have a word of gratitude towards doctors for the feelings of tenderness, kindness, and that healing touch, spending time with the patients, listening to them, listening to their heart's concern. I believe the patients really open up everything of their life and just lay that bare in their presence, believing that this all will do good to them. That divineness in you, because I believe the medical profession is nothing but a mission given by God Himself, who is the final healer. You may forget the words someone has spoken. You may forget the deeds someone has done, but you will never forget the kindness shown to you. You will remember them forever. I remember one student when I was teaching at St. Joseph Seminary here, that one person showed him so much of kindness when the other accused him of stealing 1 rupee coin for his breakfast. The parish priest, the priest there said, "Son, come here. I heard that you have taken some money." "Yes, Father. It was there. I didn't know whose it is, but I was hungry. I didn't eat anything for that day. And for the whole day, I will have nothing to eat. That's why I took that coin, and here it is." He said, "Son, take this money." And he pulled out something from the drawer and gave some more rupees for him. And he says, "That boy told me this particular story of compassion." And he said, "I want to become like that person. That's my life's mission. Compassion is my life's mission." The Latin word compassion comes from cum, pati, patire, is to suffer, is the readiness to suffer with. That is compassion, that I am ready to suffer with the others. And I'm sure day in and day out, dear doctors, you are called to suffer with the patient, with their family members, especially when the patient dies in your presence. You know what pain that family goes through, and you go through the similar pain of that suffering of the loss of the person and loss of everything else. Sometimes they feel that the whole world collapses on them, and you are there watching them. And that is what the Lord has made you, with a special capacity for healing, capacity for giving new lease of life to so many. And I believe your great mission is bringing goodness in our society. I also want to tell you that you are the humane face of our city. You are the humane face of our society. And if the doctors are humane, I'm sure the whole family of the patient becomes very humane. They learn. They won't forget. and they will inculcate those values, integrate them, internalize them, and share those values with the others. Your healing touch, your kind look, your soothing smile, your open heart, everything has a meaning. It is very, very curative and therapeutic and healing. And I believe here you are with a great mission, great divine mission, and having an association of this sort where you can learn from each other, where you can organize activities for the betterment of the other colleagues and learn from their experiences, upgrade yourself with the research, and then inform yourselves about the new findings in medicine, in surgery, whatever field that is available. And this will be for the benefit of the society. Thank you, doctors, for all the service that you render in our city. Thank you. A heartfelt thanks for everything you do for the betterment of our human brethren who are in need of your assistance. And I thank and certainly appreciate the work that you have done. The activities of 1 year, I'm really surprised. It's mind-boggling. How did you find so much of time every second day or a third day with so many activities, so many organizing of the planning of these activities? How did you manage to do it? It's a big challenge, as Dr. Jesse said, but I am not less. I will work hard. And I wish Dr. Jesse, Dr. Akshata, Dr. Madhusudan, Dr. Meera, and the whole executive committee members to do their best. Let's make our city a city with a heart, a city with kindness, a city with compassion, and let the people experience what it means to be a doctor in our society. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for being here. God bless you. God bless the whole team.
It is my proud privilege to introduce Brahmakumari Vishweshwari, who's a distinguished person. She hails from Belgaum, from Karnataka, and she joined Brahmakumari's organization in the year 1999 and joined the educational service in the World Spiritual University in year 2000. She has got multiple postgraduate degrees. I was surprised to know that she has done MSc in Organic Chemistry, MSc in Value Education and Spirituality, and also MA in Philosophy. So she has conducted several programs which include Raja Yoga meditation, mind management, stress management, living values, self-managing leadership, self-esteem, harmony in human relations, time management, and anger management. Because as Avin was telling, I have problem in anger management, and as Dr. Shantaram Shetty was telling Jesse, time management, I think we have a lot to learn from ma'am. And she is in charge of all the Brahmakumari centers in Mangalore. So I'm very, very happy and that she is with us today and eagerly waiting to hear from.
Remembrance of God, who is also Supreme Surgeon. He is Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, and Supreme Preceptor. Respected dignitaries on the dais, my dear sisters and brothers. First of all, heartfelt gratitude towards all my doctors, sisters and brothers for rendering selfless service to the humanity. Namaste. Hriday Tumbida Namaskara. This is an opportunity which I have got today because since COVID, I came to know importance of doctors in the society. That's why I take it as my privilege to express my gratitude towards you all. Thank you once again. Medicine should be always, it should be collaborated with meditation. Then only that healing takes place. Because doctors, they treat only the top level of the iceberg. There is 90% which is to be touched. And that is, what is that 90% that is untouched? It is the mental health, it is the emotional health, and it is the intellectual health. And because these three aspects are untouched, that's why nowadays, at present times, the most worrying aspects which we all are experiencing, that is suicide. Youngsters are they are going into that. So what is the remedy for that? And we have, as a Brahma Kumari, we treat emotionally, we treat intellectually. That intellectual wounds, there are also wounds there. There is a pain inside the mind, and that is expressed through the body as psychosomatic diseases. Doctor treats, but healing is not happening. That's why where the spirituality enters. And Supreme Surgeon, God, He treats us. He gives the treatment for this untouched area. And Brahma Kumaris, to tell you frankly, openly, in front of all you all intellectuals and service-minded people, God is serving us through Brahma Kumaris. How? Spiritually. Spirituality means what? There is, in 2 minutes I would like to explain this spirituality, because spirituality is very much needed to stop that suicide, to stop attack on doctors, because people have become mad. They are attacking the people who are serving us. So that has to be stopped. That's why this spirituality is needed. So what is that spirituality? It's a very simple thing. It's a blend of many things. It's a blend of religion. It's a blend of religion. It's a blend of religion, philosophy, and wisdomful thinking. Wisdomful thinking and concentration of intellect. Buddhiya ekagrate, dharma, tattva shastra. Tattva shastra means there are so many intellectuals who are putting forward their thoughts, and people are getting confused. That's why we need to know what is the true philosophy, what is the true religion, what is the true wisdomful thinking. ವಿವೇಕಯುಕ್ತ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೇವೆ. ಬುದ್ಧಿಮಟ್ಟ ಏನೇನೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು? ವಿವೇಕಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, ಅಲ್ದಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಬುದ್ಧಿ, ಭಟಕ್ನಿಕ್ಕಿ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ನೈ ಚಾಹಿಯೇ, ಇದರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಬುದ್ಧಿ, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಏಕಾಗ್ರ ಮನ. The blend of all this is spirituality. Then what is the base of spirituality? The base of spirituality is only two things. That is, who am I? We say, ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಉತ್ತರನೇ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಾಲಿಟಿ. ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಡು ವಿ ಸೇ? ಮೈ ನೇಮ್. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್, ನಾಟ್ ಯು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಸೇ, we introduce ourselves through our profession. That is your profession, not you. Then we introduce ourselves with our relations. That is your relation, not you. Then who are you? Then we say, can't you see? I am human being. I am a human being. And what is the meaning of human being? ಮನುಷ್ಯ, ನಾನು ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ? ನಾನು ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು, the one who has conquered his mind is a ಮನುಷ್ಯ. ದೆನ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್? ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿಡಿತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನಾ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದೇ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಾಲಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ನೌ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವ? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್? ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್. ನಾನು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕುಮಾರಿ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು. ನಾನು ಇವ್ರ ಮಗಳು ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಸಂಬಂಧ. ಸೊ ಹೂ ಎಮ್ ಐ? ಐ ಆಮ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎನ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್. ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಎಂಪವರ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಗಾಡ್. And who is God? He is Father of all we souls. My parents, physical parents are different. Their physical parents are different. But the spiritual parent of all of us is only one God. Jessica madam told her parents are not there. The father who guided her, he is not there. Okay, but God is there. He never leaves us. He never leaves a hand. These people, they move on to their future journey, but God never leaves us. He is always with us. His canopy of blessings is always on us. Now, let us have that canopy of blessings of God on us. I request one and all to sit straight. We just are going to experience the light of God falling on us and protecting us. I'll just give few words of commentary. I request you all to experience it. I request you all to concentrate, even your eyeballs. It should not wander here and there. It should not shake. Om Shanti. अंतरंग की यात्रा अभी हम आरंभ करेंगे। बाहर के सभी विचारों को दूर कर अंतरंग की पर्दों पर एक ही संकल्प करेंगे, मैं शांत स्वरूप हूँ। मन मेरा शांत है। चिंताओं से मुक्त है। My mind is peaceful, silent. मेरे अति प्रिय परमपिता परम ज्योति स्वरूप परमात्मा का दिव्य शांति की किरणें, शक्ति की किरणें मेरे ऊपर फैल रहा है। दिव्य शांति की किरणें परमात्मा के शक्ति की किरणें मेरे चारों ओर रक्षा कवच बन चुका है। दुनिया के सारे समस्याएं एक तरफ, मेरी जीवन की समस्याएं एक तरफ, मैं परमात्मा रक्षा कवच के अंदर सुरक्षित, संरक्षित। Canopy of blessings of God, it's on me. It is protecting me, my family, my colleagues, my patients, and the whole world. ಸರ್ವರಿಗೂ ಮಂಗಳವಾಗಲಿ, ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಈ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವೇನೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತೀರ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಸಫಲತೆ ಸಿಗಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಶುಭ ಭಾವನೆ, ಶುಭ ಕಾಮನೆ. ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೌಂಟ್ ಅಬೂದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ವಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ರ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಮನೆ ಅದು. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಈ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. So you can heal, you can treat your patients wholly, physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually. In all the aspects you can treat them. And it will be 100% success for you all. So we welcome you all to our center in Mangalore also. You can coordinate with our Revati sister. She will arrange everything, even for the Mount Abu trip and the Mangalore. Om Shanti. Dhanyavadagalu. Om Shanti.
It's my distinct honor and privilege to stand before you today to introduce an individual whose presence adds immense value to our gathering. One of our chief guests, Mohammad Farhan Nadwi Maulana, who is a beacon of inspiration to our community. He has made significant contribution in Islamic education, showcasing an unwavering commitment to excellence and innovation. He has held pivot roles, including he is the director of Asufa Academy, head of the Department of Al-Noor Arabic Academy, faculty at Iqra Arabic School, and is a member of All India Payam-e-Insaniyat Forum. Beyond his professional accolades, Mohammad Farhan Nadwi Maulana is known for his kindness, mentorship, and community involvement. As we look forward to his insights and perspectives, let us extend a warm welcome to Mohammad Farhan Nadwi Maulana. We are truly fortunate to have him with us today, and I'm confident that his words will inspire and motivate us all. Please join me in welcoming Mohammad Farhan Nadwi Maulana.
Pay my gratitude for the organizer, the doctors, and the one who served the humanity. Actually, when we look after the things and look after the religious spirits, so it says about serving humanity. So first of all, I pay my gratitude to everyone who served the humanity, and respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and all the people who gathered here. When I've been invited to this program, I started thinking why I'm a part of this program, whereas the program is totally organized by the doctors, the invitees are the doctors, and the IMA itself indicates that the association itself indicates the sole reason of the doctors, it's the association of the doctors. So later I came to conclusion that the organizer have the deep insight, as Brahma Kumari madam, she already told that the connecting between two things, the spirituality as well as the physicality, is more important. It's very much important. We cannot bring it out. If we bring one thing, then the second one will not remain. The physical body, what we consider as a physical thing, as well as the spirituality, it has a big role in shaping the community. And not only that, to serve others, the inspiration behind serving others, one or the other way, the spirituality has a immense effect on the people. I can give you the example of Kanakadasa. Vyasatirtha was his guru, and Vyasatirtha, he asked his disciples to eat gave them the banana and asked them to eat the banana where no one can see. But all his friends, Kanakadasa's friends and classmates, they ate the banana except Kanakadasa. He came to Vyasatirtha, his guru, and Vyasatirtha, he was surprised by Kanakadasa, why he didn't eat the banana. When he was asked, why didn't you eat? So he replied that, I went everywhere, I didn't find a place where Almighty is not there, or where the knowledge of Almighty does not exist. So this sense, if I am working somewhere else, I am working in a place, if I think that I am under CCTV surveillance, or someone is watching me, then we can think that we can create a good society, where accountability exists. there we can have a good society where everyone will love for others, where everyone will serve others, everyone will sacrifice others. The similar incident we can quote from the second caliph of Islam, Muslims, after Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's death, Khalifa Umar, who was the ruler. Even Gandhiji, he was having a deep desire to be the ruler like Umar, so that we can attain prosperous and development. So when he was a ruler, he ruled for almost 10 years. So he was patrolling in the house. The moment he reached house, so he was surprised to listen a conversation between a mother and the daughter. So mother was insisting daughter to add water to milk. Add water to milk, but the daughter refused. Later on, she used to told her mother that even if Umar does not come to know, I am adulterating the water to milk, but my Creator, my Lord, my Almighty, He will surely come to know. So when this spirit will, if we are going to instill this spirit, wherever we are, in whichever field we stay, we will surely serve the humanity. So hence, I request all the dignitaries, all the people gathered here to instill, to inculcate both the things in us, the spirituality as well as the physicality. And the spirituality should be with the knowledge, the knowledge which leads one to the higher level, the development in the fields of science and technology and all other things. That is only because of the knowledge. So the knowledge that should reach to understand the spirituality. If everyone understands the spirituality, if everyone knows that someone is watching me, then surely will ensure you that we are going to build a greater society where love exists, where enmity, it will go far, where one will respect others, where everyone will work for the others, where everyone will sacrifice their lives for the betterment of the entire society. Thank you. Thanks a lot for granting me this opportunity. I pray that this installation and the new office bearers, let them have the enthusiasm to serve the entire humanity. Let Almighty grant them tawfiq, what we tell as means grant them the ability to serve entire humanity. Thank you. Thanks a lot for granting me this opportunity.
I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this event. First and foremost, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, His Lordship, Reverend Bishop Peter Paul Saldana, Bishop of Mangalore, whose inspiring words and invaluable message has added a great meaning to this gathering today. We deeply appreciate the time and effort you have taken in gracing this ceremony. My heartfelt gratitude to Brahma Kumari Vishweshwari, in charge of Brahma Kumaris Mangaluru, for your valuable and inspiring words and for searching the connection between the physical mind and the mental mind. A sincere thanks to Reverend Mohammad Farhan Nadvi Maulana, Director of Aswa Academy and HOD of Al Noor Arabic School, Mangalore, for the blessings which we received on this occasion. We are forever indebted to our dear Dr. Shantaram Shetty Sir, Senior Orthopedic Surgeon and Pro-Chancellor of Nitte University, for your commitment, sir, to excellence and your efforts in improving healthcare and improving the IMA community. Your support and encouragement means the world to us, sir, and inspires us to strive for greatness in our roles ahead. To the outgoing office bearers, Dr. Ranjan sir, Dr. Avin Alva, Dr. Prashant B, Dr. Prabha Adhikari madam, thank you for your dedication, hard work and legacy you have built during your tenure. Your commitment has laid a strong foundation for us to build upon, and we look upon to you for your guidance to carry forward the values and mission of IMA organization with integrity and enthusiasm. Thanks to our President, Dr. Jessie Madam, for the continuous support and commitment which will propel us to newer heights. We thank our sponsors, Agilus Diagnostic, for their generous contribution. I thank all the IMA members who have come here, our IMA family, to celebrate this important milestone with us. Your presence is a reminder of the strength and unity of our IMA community. As we look to the future, let us all work together, support one another, and strive for excellence of our IMA Mangaluru family. A special thanks to Dr. Deepak Ganguly, the MC and Director of Pathway Enterprises, for emceeing today's program. I request Dr. Shantaram Shetty sir to give Dr. Deepak Ganguly a small token of appreciation.